Why the Philippines is the place you choose when you want to feel alive. There are many countries you can visit, many cities you can photograph, many beaches you can post online, but there are only a few places in the world that truly stay with you after you leave. The Philippines is one of them. You do not simply travel to the Philippines. You experience it. You absorb it. And without realizing it, you begin to belong to it. From the moment you arrive, the country welcomes you with a kind of warmth that feels personal. Not the kind that comes from sunshine or tropical air, but the warmth that comes from people. Smiles come easily. Conversations start quickly. Help is offered without hesitation. In the Philippines, strangers do not stay strangers for long. Your journey often begins in Metro Manila, the heart of the nation. Here, the Philippines reveals its pulse. Skyscrapers rise beside historic churches. Modern malls sit across from street markets. Luxury and struggle share the same sidewalks. The city is loud, fast, and endlessly alive. Metro Manila teaches you something important about the Philippines. This country is built on contrast. It is where tradition meets progress, where chaos meets creativity, where hardship meets hope. In the middle of traffic and neon lights, you will still find families eating together, street musicians performing for passing crowds, vendors selling warm bread in the early morning, and communities that thrive on connection. Manila shows you the soul of the Filipino people, resilient, resourceful, and endlessly optimistic. From the city, many travelers continue south to Cebu, a place that feels like the Philippines breathing at a calmer pace. Cebu offers history and nature in perfect balance. Old Spanish fortresses stand near modern business districts. Churches tell stories of centuries past. And just beyond the city, mountains, waterfalls, and blue seas wait quietly. Cebu invites you to slow down, to swim beneath falling water, to dive among coral gardens, to sit by the ocean as the sky fades into gold. Here, you begin to feel the rhythm of island life, unhurried, peaceful, grounded. Then there is Siargao. Siargao is not just an island. It is a mood, a lifestyle, a feeling of freedom that settles into your chest and refuses to leave. In Siargao, mornings start with the sound of waves and end with sunsets that paint the horizon in orange and purple. Surfers chase the tide. Motorbikes roll down palm-lined roads. Time feels generous here. No one rushes. No one needs to. Siargao reminds you how simple life can be when it is lived close to nature and closer to people. You talk more. You laugh more. You breathe more. The island does not try to impress you. It simply allows you to be yourself. Then comes Palawan, the crown jewel of the Philippines. Palawan is the kind of place that looks unreal even when you are standing inside it. Limestone cliffs rise out of turquoise water. Hidden lagoons glow beneath the sun. Beaches stretch into silence. The ocean seems endless and impossibly blue. In Palawan, you understand why people call the Philippines one of the most beautiful countries on earth. But beyond the scenery, there is still that same Filipino warmth. Boatmen share stories. Locals cook meals with quiet pride. Everywhere you go, kindness follows. And finally, there is Bohol. Gentle, peaceful, timeless. The chocolate hills roll across the land like waves frozen in place. Tarsiers cling to branches, watching the world with wide, curious eyes. Rivers wind slowly between palm trees as boats drift quietly by. Bohol feels like rest. Not just physical rest, emotional rest. It is the place where your mind becomes quiet, where your thoughts settle, where you remember how good it feels to simply exist. These 5 places, Metro Manila, Cebu, Siargao, Palawan, and Bohol, tell the story of the Philippines. A story of energy and calm, of history and adventure, of movement and stillness. And through all of it, one thing remains constant: the people. Filipinos are the heart of this country. They laugh easily. They love deeply. They endure hardships with grace and humor. They open their homes, their tables, and their lives to visitors without expecting anything in return. You come for the beaches. You stay for the people. You leave with something you cannot name but never forget. That is why you choose the Philippines. Not because it is perfect, but because it is real. Because it welcomes you exactly as you are. Because it gives you stories instead of schedules, memories instead of souvenirs, and friendships instead of photos. The Philippines does not try to impress you. It simply invites you in. And once you have been here, you carry it with you. In your heart, in your stories, in the way you look at the world. Because some places you visit, and some places become part of you. The Philippines is the second kind.